This ain't pretty rap, this that hardball work. The type of balls that have you wildin' at a concert. This ain't pretty rap, this that hardball work. This small old star like a Converse. This ain't pretty rap, this that hardball work. Not that kitty cat, wimpy rap while you twerk. This ain't pretty rap, this that hardball work. The type you like to in the whip before you born first. Born and raised in these streets, only rumors of peace. Rockabye, baby, lullabies put you to sleep. I hardly sleep, I'm always up trying to put you to be. I saw you naked in the woods, so I brought you the heat and taught you how to make fire from flame. I took you to the ring.
All right, peace, fam. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Salute everyone. Listen, I have a great guest here today, and he's known as the Thunder God himself, Thunny Brown. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, give it up. Thunny Brown's in the building today, having a conversation with me. Peace, Thunny.
Peace and blessings. What's good? It's the pretty boy gangster Thunny Brown, aka the Thunder God. You know what I mean? Boot Camp, Magnum Force, Rock Boy G, A Squad, Sharpshooters, Warheads, and one half of the Fuck Out of Here podcast show. You know what I mean? Salute.
Salute. Whoa. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. This man has so many levels, so many frequencies this man puts out.
So many layers. So many layers. B.
Layers. His music has layers, you know?
We're gonna peel back a few of them.
You know, we're gonna get into the music, like, you know, we're gonna touch on a couple of things. I just want to ask you a quick question that I ask people sometimes. What's your earliest memory of hip hop from when you were young that you could actually remember that it had an impact on you? Your earliest memory.
My earliest memories of hip hop was in the house and wanting to hear music.
Right.
The system wasn't put together. My mom didn't use it. My pops wasn't part of the household no more at that moment. There was nobody to teach me these things, but I used to see my pops finagling with shit. I went, messed around, plugged in the speakers,
Right.
connected, finally figured out how to get everything connected, turned it on. Oh, wow. Look at that. TV. I mean, no TV action really, but the music, you know what I mean? It became a lifeline for me. And then I would spin the dial. I would go through every station one by one and find everything, all the main stations, the different languages, and every now and again I would find like pirate hip-hop stations playing shit that they wasn't playing on the radio.
What year you talking about? How old were you about at this age?
This had to be the 80s, bro.
Okay, yeah, because I remember doing the same thing. We were about the same age group, everything, you know. We are the same age group, you know. So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, man. And that's great answer, man. Great answer, man. You know, and I guess that pretty much influenced you. Like, did you know early on, like from back then, did you wanted to be an MC or?
Nah, I didn't know what an MC was. I didn't know what rapping was. I didn't know how to do it. And just like how most people come in being a fan, I was just a fan of something that I was hearing. Didn't know it was hip hop, but I liked what I was hearing.
You feeling it right here in your soul, like right there in your D, you know? I understand what you're saying right there, man.
Yeah, you know my people is from African descent, and we people of music, people of the drums. You know what I mean? So just that poetry, that spoken word over those beats, it was hypnotizing.
Oh hell yeah! Most definitely, I couldn't agree with you more, man.
Intoxicating and addictive.
So
I wanted more, needed more. So yeah, I didn't have no idea that I was gonna be an MC. I started on the path of just, like I said, being a fan, listening, seeing, and then starting like everybody started. They break dancing, tried to break dance. You know what I mean?
Oh yes, that's right. That is a dancer. But wow. So you had that going on, right? And all right. When you finally, about what age would you say you finally said I want to be an MC?
Like I wanted to be Yeah, I said I wanted to be an MC in my teenage years, but you know, I didn't. Once again, I didn't know what I was doing, so I called myself. I said I wanted to do it. I wrote something, and at the time, I let some of the dudes that was the go-to dudes for MCing and bar work in the school hear it, and off of his response, which wasn't great. It was really no response. It was like
Really? Wow.
it wasn't.
Kind
It
of
wasn't.
discouraging.
It wasn't encouraging. It was right, the exact opposite, discouraging. I folded that shit, put it in my pocket, and was like, "Well, let me try to dance." And I was doing that for a minute until one day came. Like I was doing some shit dancing, and then one day it came where I was just in the background during the show while the MCs was getting that love and that light and in the spotlight, and I was like, I could do that, man. I could do that.
You just knew. You just knew. You were like, that's me. That's me.
Yeah, but you
That's,
know what I mean. I wasn't. I just wasn't a natural. I wasn't. Ain't come out the gate nice. That shit took work.
You put work in.
Whoa.
You put work in. So oh, I know you do, and you still do it to this day. That's why I admire you so much. So I hear you sometimes. You be like, I'm on a 4-day run. You know, get my thing out there. You know, and you're out there hands on. That's what I like about you. I love that about you.
It's only but so much you could do in the crib, man. And we started this game
man.
off. The game starts off like that. You know what I mean? That was another one of my earliest memories too, of being in, of seeing a block party. Block party start, the big speakers and the DJs come out. It's hip hop. That the essence of that in itself at any block party is hip hop. They're gonna play everything, but that's a hip hop situation.
Yeah, that was the scene. That was the scene. That was a big impact on me too. Was the block party, man? Definitely, I couldn't agree with you 100%, man. 100%, right? And then you decided to become MC, and like I said, you're going to the go-to guys. Who were the go-to guys for you that would go over your stuff?
Well, it wasn't no go-to guys. It was like, you know what I mean?
Like your crew, I guess.
What happened? Yeah, what happened was, in my high school, it was one dude that had balls. It wasn't. I knew some of the older dudes in my neighborhood was doing it, but I wasn't in their circles like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I was the little dude. So the dude that everybody thought was the guy in my school, you know what I mean? I believe his name was Jaheem at the same time, but not the singer. Well, I think Ja, that was the homie. He was nice. And I had brought the balls to him. But you know what I mean? After that, like I said, shortly after I decided to go from dancing to doing the balls, I met Sean Price. You know what I mean?
The one and only. The one and only.
And he was shit. He had to be a natural because he was nice when I met him. You know what I mean? In my mind, in my eyes, and thanks to the series of events and the Most High, we started spending some time together. And I would, if anybody know P, he was always spitting bars. Like right now, he'd probably be spitting or just telling jokes and shit. So
just on Gene, just naturally. He was just naturally like that, man. That's great.
Like at any given moment, he could just start spitting, dude.
Yeah, right. That's insane.
Once I linked up with P and Rock and the rest of the camp, that shit opened my eyes to a whole different world. Now I had peers that was around me that was doing it. This was before everybody popped off. I think maybe Buck was doing it, but everybody else hadn't popped off yet.
All right, so it was in the early phases of
boot
camp.
I walked through Harlem with Smith and Wesson and Sean Price putting up the first Smith and Wesson stickers. If anybody ever seen or know the first Smith and Wesson stickers and logos, that's where my man got the locks. You know what I mean? They got the coats with the nervous colors, black, white, yellow. Yo, see, we walked through Harlem, slapping them shits up. You know what I mean? But
that's
at the same time,
street teaming it. Like we
and it was us though. It wasn't no street team. It was us. It was
Yeah,
Smith
that's
and
what. Yeah.
Wesson. You know what I mean?
Hands
We
on,
was doing
freaking
street
Muslim.
team we was doing street team activities, but this was the guy.
Yeah, you also the performers too, man. You know, man,
Yeah.
that's great, man. That's what's up right there. You going through all and putting up them
Yeah,
stickers, man.
you
And
taking me
then,
down. You taking me
yeah.
back down memory lane. There, you jogging some
Yeah, man, I
memories,
want
B.
to because there's gems back there. There's gems back there that that interest me and a lot of other people, you know. And then
Most deaf.
all right, so Sean Price, the rest of the crew, everybody else,
Big
and
up to
then
OGC. Big up to my man Starang Wonder, Top Dog, and Louisville Slugger.
Louisville Slugger, salute. Wow. Haven't heard that man's name in a minute.
I spent a lot of time with them dudes too. You know what I mean? They took me under the wing, man. It's all love. These dudes didn't know me like that. And you already know how the climate be. You don't just invite any and everybody into your circles.
Oh, hell no.
Them dudes welcomed me in and treated me like family,
man. And was that
family.
you were part of MFC, right? Magnum Force? Was how many? There you go.
Force.
And like how many MCs was in that conglomerate of it was just
Magnum Force is a wild house. Magnum Force breaks down like the Killer Bees, for Wu-Tang pretty much. It's just mad dudes, yo. Some is MCs, some is not MCs, but bottom line is, at that point, motherfuckers definitely had to come together and hold each other down in a whole next way. A lot of shit was going on in the industry. People tried to turn the industry into some gangster shit. And
really?
So, you know, MFC, due to the fact that the boot camp was what it was, you know what I mean, already signed in stone, already locked in. And it was so many of our other friends and family that was into the entertainment and wanted to get involved. You know what I mean? That was what was created by what we call the Four Horsemen. The Four Horsemen being Rock and Rock, Terrain, my man Doc Holliday and shit. You know what I mean?
Wow, those some heavy coordinates right there, man. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's like I always wondered, like, exactly. I mean, like, I pretty much pictured it, imagine it like that, like, you know, a conglomerate of just whatever, you know. But you know,
Wolf Pack, B.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you were gonna say? Were you gonna say something?
Like I say, you just jogging my memory. You know what I mean? We had all kind of. Yeah, I mean, if you could see the wolf head right there, that's that MFC shit too. You know what I mean? That's the actual wolf head, wolf pack. You know what I mean? So you might hear me quoting that out into some of the music. You know what I mean? Whenever I make a reference to that wolf shit, that werewolf shit, I'm talking MFC shit.
That's what's up right there, man. All right, so now you with MFC now. When what was your first track that you ever actually put out that actually got like played?
I don't know what my first track really was, but I know what the first track I ever really did was, and that shit came to. I was thinking on that the other day. That came into play and came about because of the homie P2. Well, one day out of the blue, he was like, "Yo, I'm going up the block. I'm gonna record some shit at my man crib." I'm like, "What? Up the block at your man crib? I thought they did shit like this at the studio." Yeah. I ain't say all that shit. I was like, "He's like, yeah, you coming?" Yeah. So we rolled up there. And I don't know how I got some shit together. I don't know if I had some shit or I wrote some shit, but I made sure that I got on that shit. And I don't think I really knew what I was doing, but I had something. And we brought that shit back around the way, and motherfuckers heard it. And from that day, the motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Like, big up to my man, Niggy Knock. I can remember him. Main of all, we out here, we standing in Suffolk, Bucktown, and Niggy Knock, he like, "Yo, that's you?" We playing, I mean, somebody had a radio, we popped the cassette in, it was them days. Like, summertime, like, damn, I wish I could have turned this camera off. I'm in Brownsville now, but just summertime, summer days, or whenever the weather was good out here, it was always something happening from one block to the next block. It's surrounded by so many different buildings and people and vibes and energy.
And cookouts and music and this
all of
and
that shit, man. Down the block, we getting food. Across the street, we getting drink. Over here, we might do ices. Down the block, they basketballing. We ride, we slide to the pool. We over
kids
at
are
the
having
park.
fun. The kids
You
are
know what I
having
mean?
fun. The kids are having fun.
Yeah, before they made it a war zone, the kids would be out there having a good ass time. Now you got to keep a close eye on them. Matter of fact, too many people don't even let the kids out like that heavy no more, just because they don't know what's liable to happen and shit. But you know what I mean? I work with the community as well, and we looking to take these streets back and reclaim them.
That's NSAT, right?
People.
NSAT Brownsville, that is. That's the name of the organization, right? The name of the organization.
The NSTAT are part of the NSTAT team, and that's under the umbrella of the BCJC, the Brownsville Community Justice Center. We wear a lot of purple, which is also the flag colors of my Decepticon brethren. So, you know, you might see me wearing the purple.
Always, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we outside. I'm gonna let my man come get some shine time real quick.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm doing an interview right now. Yo, it's my man Tim. My man Tim right here. We was just at the S3 Media Show.
Peace.
Oh, he can't even hear you right now. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can turn off the
See, people, Thunny Brown is always full of surprises. You never know what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on 1 second. Yo, you can hear me?
I got you.
All right. So, yo, this is my man Tim, Brownsville's finest out here. Love you, buddy. Love you, bro. We just regulated the show.
Salute, Tim. Salute. Nice to meet you, player.
Salute. How you doing, bro?
It's my man BK.
I'm chilling with my man Thunny right here, man. He's amazing, bro. He's amazing.
Everything in the flesh. He's really outside right here in Brownsville, the jungle, and the hardest of the trenches. Like I gotta pay homage to him, bro. I was up north doing my time, and I remember when guys was telling me about what he was doing out here. Him, Stuck B, shout out to the whole FOH crew and everybody else, bars, everybody, all the old school guys out here from the short shots and everybody. But back on Thunny Brown real quick, I was up north at Addict and all the facilities, and they was like, "Yo, Tim, you about to go home and do some music?" I said, "Yeah." They said, "Yo, go lock in with Thunny Brown." And this is when I first heard his name, and I was like, "Damn, how am I lock in with him?" So they was like, "Yo, bro, I don't know if you know what type of mixtapes you can order up here type shit, but when you get out there, find them." And remember when I was in my window and I called you out? Yo, Thunny, this is how natural he is to the streets.
I was just telling him stories like, yo, when the weather is right, you go from one block to the one block to the next, and you always bumping into somebody, something, some energies.
Yes.
So one of them days, I'm breezing through his area. He catch me out the window like, I'm coming down now. Don't move.
Right.
Nah,
yo, his energy, because he really affected, activated in the hood, and his energy just give good positive vibes. Yo, the God is true and living. And I'm gonna let y'all interview what y'all got going. I just want to give a big shout out, and I appreciate him.
This is how this was supposed to happen. This is love.
This is
ain't
real
nobody
love.
moving through here. It's Sunday right now.
Sunday morning.
That's great to hear. That Thunny was
straight, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you, man.
Yo, get back to your interview, man. Tap in with Tim Von Sway. I got
Thank you for coming in.
I'm gonna link y'all.
Yes, bro.
All right. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate your
stay safe, stay healthy,
participation. Participate. I appreciate that. All that. Definitely. Salute.
Big shout out to the interviewers, everybody that's paying homage, not just dropping a deposit. 100% Drippyville.
Salute, Drippyville. Love you, God.
That's what's up, Thunny. Yo, Thunny, that is great to hear that you were such an inspiration. The cats were like, yo, you go check out dude. You know, that's that to me.
I appreciate that right there, especially, you know what I mean? Because I don't talk about myself like that, you know what I mean? But when my music come on, I expect my work to speak for me. You know what I mean? And hopefully good brothers like my man Tim Vaughn, they do that as well. You know what I mean? We do it for each other. Like if you got some people and y'all moving in the same circles, doing some of the same things, and they not bringing up your name in these rooms where you not, then you know that's not a, you know what I mean? Those that you don't want in your circle, you know what I mean? You want
yeah,
people
they out from that self tip.
the whole situation you up, and y'all helping each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So, real quick, let's go over some your albums, your work that you have like on Spotify, or I'll bring up Spotify right now. Of course, first thing I see is Heavenly Sword, right? That album right there, it takes you so it's so well rounded. It has, like I said, Thunny Brown got so many frequencies. He got so many frequencies, and he manages to get them all out there. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, one of my favorite, like some of my favorite tracks from that album, Sound Clash, Ball Work, you know, How to Rap, you know, all them tracks right there, they just hit me as soon, they were instant. Like, you know, put it this way, when I put the album on, I didn't have to stop it. I wanted to hear more. You know what I'm saying? And if that's always
which ones you said was your favorites?
I like Sound Clash. I like Sound Clash. No, I didn't say it's my favorite. It's up there in my top 5 out of that thing. It's hard to figure out an actual favorite, but How to Rap 2 is up there, and Ball Work. Actually, Ball Work is like that one hits me pretty hard. I like Ball Work. You know, if I would have to pick out of those 3, I'll go with Ball Work. But you know, the last verse on that was pretty deep, you know. And people go hit your link, go check it out, you know. That's definitely one album that is worth it's worth its weight in gold.
That's some of my best work right there. I put in a lot of time, a lot of blood, sweat, tears, and years. You know what I mean, like how people be saying, when the MC first come out, they first work is gonna be some of the greatest, because they've been working on it for so long. That's what that body of work is right there to me. I had put out some stuff before that and in the round, but that collectively as like my first official solid album, that was it right there. That was the
stamp. That was the stamp one.
It meant a lot to me. You know what I mean?
I could tell. I could hear the discipline in it from your older work. You know, like you said, you had put out some older stuff. You know, like in 2014, you got the EP going on. We got a lot going on. And freaking in 20, right here. We had the EP in 2014, the Dragonfly Jones, right?
Yeah, the Dragonfly Jones EP and
the Dragonfly.
Another one called Hollywood. Both of those dropped at about the same time. Those right there, you know what I mean? Those wasn't really bodies of work that I was looking to put out as musical bodies of work. Those was just sporadic joints that I was working with some of my other partners that handle placements, licensing, and sync situations. So those are joints that I was looking to get placed in different TV shows and movies. And some of them have been moving, you know what I mean? Like, thanks to the Most High, I got about 25 to 35 placements in actual TV shows and movies with my music.
Wow.
And one of those being like the song It's That Funk. I got a video for that one. It's like a throwback vibe where you see me rocking the Afro 70s vibe. You can bring them over, show them the turtles, bro. Let them see the turtles. I got the turtles out here. We got a young
man. I saw that. That's great, man. That's great. You got them out there chilling, bro. They gotta get their vitamin D, like you said. Everglades. Everglades.
Yo, very rare D when you're in the building with Safari Thunder. Another one of my personalities. What's the stick? You can't poke them. You can't poke them.
She wanted to poke them?
They don't bite. No, those are not snapping turtles. If you stick a stick in there, they're not gonna snap it and break it. Those are not snapping turtles. I'm going to catch worms. You going to catch worms? All right. See. Yeah, I used to do that when I was little too. Why is it doing like this? You might want to. You just want to move around. getting active. The sunlight gives them energy.
People see how good Thunny is with kids. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? He's an all-around man. He's a distinguished gentleman, like one of your aliases. You know?
Yeah,
The distinguished gentleman.
One time I had brought the turtles out, and I was with some of my other team. They do a situation out here called Story Garden before all of the construction had started, and they would be out here doing arts and crafts with the kids from Brownsville, and they had a fair, and they asked me if I wanted to be part of it, so I brought the turtles out, giving out some pamphlets with some information, letting the kids take pictures. And,
wow, that's what's up right there, man. You love to keep the kids entertained and busy, right? I know
you gotta give them more than we had coming up, man.
Exactly.
That's how it's just like the ones that came before us is what they the ones that enabled us to be doing what it is that we doing now, and we gotta go ahead and pave the way for these young ones to go ahead and go and reach far beyond what it is where we at now. Well, you know what I mean? Each generation gotta be able to push the next generation.
Those are some great words right there. Some great words right there. Definitely, you know. Real quick, your features. You pop up everywhere. You pop up with DJ Chino 420. With that track, I Pity the Fool. Salute DJ Chino 420. You know, he's a monster producer. He's in my top 5 producers.
Mr. T.
Mr. T, I Pity the Fool. I pity the
Right.
I pity that track right there. Yo, done. Not for nothing. That track lays a hammer down on that album, period.
No, that's the weapon of choice for the Thunder Guard. You know what I mean?
Of course, man. You definitely you cracked the floor with that one. You were like, damn. Boom. As soon as I heard it, I was done. It was done. It was a wrap. It was done. Halfway through the song, I was already freaking getting good looking to make one of my reels, you know what I'm saying, to pay respect, you know? That's how it came out great. That one came out great, you know? They all did, you know? And recently, what pops up after so long is the A Squad. A Squad. Now, I saw...
Let's run through the features real quick, because you
go through the features.
Shout out my man DJ Chino. I got to shout out my man DJ King Flow from France. And my man Stereo, we just dropped the single and the video for Struggle. That's an international collaboration right there. That's out right now. And big up, my man King Flow is in town right now. So we're going to link up soon and do some more superhero shit. Also, my man Grams Uncut. My man Grams.
There we go.
Big up to my man Grams, the Global Thugs, my man Nuts. So we got the joint Life I Lead, the single, the video out right now. You know what I mean? That's banging. Yo, there's one that was a little older that we dropped right before the pandemic hit. That's the joint Here for the Work with Mike Haynes, Stuck B and Thunny Brown. You know what I mean?
Damn, man, you've been kept busy with that, man. That's what's up right there. Like I said, DJ Chino 420. You got this hella crates.
Yo, yeah. My man, DJ 420, hella crate. Don't know. He said hella crate. Hella trees.
No, I'm talking about the mixtape. They got the project album. It says, I know it's hella trees.
Oh. Well, you know, he got a lot of projects. I ain't on all of his projects. I don't know.
Yeah, no, there's one called Hella Crates. That's good. It's on. I Pity the Fool's on there. You know, a lot of tracks on there. A couple tracks. There's like 7.
Mr. T's on there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on there. I'll send you the link later, man. You know what I'm saying?
The original version of Mr. T is on the Fat Joints album.
Fat Joints. I knew there was 2 versions.
Brothers, Fat Joints album. That's the artwork that looked like Mario. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The remix it was on Milk Crate 6.
That's it. Thanks for clearing that up. You know? So yeah, man. How do you like working with the dudes from Toronto, man?
I got love for all of the homies out there, man. I'm hoping to link up with them dudes soon, man. I just was kicking it with Chino. You know, they just did the block to block, or was it the borough to borough?
Borough to borough, block to block tour. Yeah.
Tour out there with my man Rusty Jook, Royal Flush, and Energy. They just did that. Big up. I know you already know about that shit because you part of the Energy Army. You know what I mean?
So you the G of the Army? Yes, sir.
Big up to my man Shucky Duck from Ducktown. He was the one that connected me to Chino at one of the Sean Price Memorial. And you know what I mean? Ever since we've been locked in and holding each other down across these across country lines.
That's what's up right there, man. That's what's up right there. That's what's up, man. That is definitely what's up right there, bro. Now, also, like I said, can we get into A Squad right now?
Oh, I forgot I stopped you up on the A Squad. Hell yeah, let's get into that.
No, man. You know what it is? I rushed you through the Jizzy at Chino. I should have said more. You're right, though. The A Squad album. I was reading underneath the thing when it posted that day. This is music that's.
Bring my hands up. Like we got the MFC shit, A Squad got they shit too. Nah, shit.
That's it right there.
Boom.
Wow.
A Squad peoples, Rennie Renoir. With Rennie Renoir, he's also part of the A Squad, but he also shot How to Rap the video, and he also shot Gators Wolves in General's the video, and he also shot It's That Funk. You know what I mean? This dude is an integral part of my team. Plus my man Strong, my man Knight, the Dark Knight, and the lovely, the sexy, the talented Vendetta. Vin D. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's a hell of a it's early music, right?
Yeah, that's
like
early shit. That shit that we was recording like 2 decades ago. We was recording that shit, B. That music is like 20 years old. And what happened was people started going AWOL. You know what I mean? That's why the name of the album is AWOL. Motherfuckers start doubting themselves. Doubting hip hop, thinking hip hop is dead, thinking they don't got a place in it, thinking that you can't grow old in hip hop like you can grow old in R&B, and you know what I mean? Motherfuckers start having babies, and, you know what I mean? Wilding out with the ladies, going to jail, moving through states, losing people, you know what I mean? Having lost family, burying loved ones, and next thing you know, 20 years done passed, and his music's still sitting here. My man Knight, every time I pull up on him, he got the footage, the video cassette footage, or not video, he used to videotape us, and then go home, put it on a videotape, and then, you know what I mean, watch it back. He still be watching these shits. I jump in the whip, he's playing the music, you know what I mean?
Wow.
We came upon the hard drives where the music is at. We wasn't doing the best recordings, all of it's not the best quality, but the vibe is unmatched. It can't be fucked with, and I thought it was something that needed to be out in the world. So even if, even if going forward I can't lock these dudes in for another project, I wanted to, that's another project that we spent a lot of time with, it's joints that I didn't even put out that we got still, you know what I mean? So I'm like,
so you got a lot. You got a lot in the oven.
Yo, the video Bang You. We had that video footage. We call ourselves shooting the video at the time, but didn't know what the next steps was. Like, all right, so what do we do now? We shot it on the video camera. Didn't know didn't know to do the editing, this, that, and the third. And the next thing you know, 20 years later, I'm like, yo, my deceased brother, Davon Lee, aka Sticky Deo, he's in that video. It's the dark-skinned young man that you see hanging on the street light towards the end. He got the church with me on the steps. But you know what I mean, like another, this is some of the only footage of my late brother that exists. It's important to me that I was able to put that together for my family to see, for me to see, and it's also part of the music that I would have recorded back then. So,
Yo, let me tell you that the music, it's timeless. It's timeless hip hop. You know, like you said, forget about some of the recordings. The substance that the tracks have, they're just great, man. I tell everybody, yo, go check out that A Squad album. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is fire. Go get that. Let me know what y'all think and how y'all feeling. I put it in your playlist.
Exactly. Go share that. Go tell a friend. Go tell your uncle, your cousin, whoever you got to tell. Just go get that album. Go check out. As a matter of fact, just go hit Thunny's links and just go surf it through his.
Yo, my shit's streaming on all platforms, man. Put me in your playlist. And I'm talking especially to the ladies. Put it in. You know what I'm saying?
You heard him, ladies. You heard him. Put it in. Like he said.
All of the homies, I need y'all to run these numbers up. You know what I mean? Go get that Face of God album from Thunny Brown. Go get the Heavenly Sword album and make sure y'all tap into the A Squad A War album. All of the feet fucks with me. You know what I mean? And if you ain't fucking with me, you ain't fucking with us, we ain't fucking with you. I know what you can do. Fuck out of here.
Go to hit the link for that, for the Fuck Out of Here podcast. You and Stuck B. Salute Stuck B.
Salute to my partner Stuck B. Salute to S Street Media. They the one that put us on in the podcast game. You know what I mean? Helped us get that solidified. Yo, the Fuck Out of Here show. That's FUKKK. Out of Here on YouTube. Subscribe, run them numbers up. Once you tap in and you see the interviews that we got, you know that we working with something. B. The podcast is going to be making a return soon, but we still be dropping these joints on location. Like we just pulled up to the Red and Meth show the day after 420, 421 at the fucking Terminal 5. Me, Stuck B, my man Don Cheeto Face in the building, getting splashed in the front row, big Smoke Fest. Big up to the Empire Club. If y'all don't know about the Empire Club and you probably smoking dirt, but these motherfuckers out here, they only keep the great. You know what I mean? And they put on that show, they sponsored that show, and it was a great joint. It was a great night for hip hop. You know what I mean? People be talking shit about my man Funk Flex, but he turned that shit all the way up before Red and Meth got on. You hear me, B?
That's true.
All the golden era hits, B. Fire.
Yeah, that's right. You can't deny it. Can't be denied. You know what I'm saying? It cannot be denied.
Flex is a GOAT. And if y'all don't know, just the homie Sean Price did a spoof on Funk Flex. Go look up the Sean Price Funk Flex.
Oh, what? The not 97 skit? The not 97?
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to ride Sean Price hoodies. Hold on, let me get the record. Yo, I love that.
Yo, I don't even want to do it.
Your fan, your paper out of town is trash.
How funny the homie Sean Price is fucking with that shit.
Yo, yeah, I gotta show you something real quick.
Yo, fucking my shirt.
Where
you get that shirt from, man?
Where's mine, man? I've been had this one, man.
Where you get it from?
Where I get it from? I got that from my barber, actually. My barber gave me that shirt. Well, he was selling them at the time, you know?
Yeah, that's fine. Yo, salute my man Kenny Mick. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace, Kenny Mick. Rest in peace to the brother. Salute Kenny Mick, definitely, you know?
Sean Price.
I'm not trying to go back.
Turtles is live right now, baby.
Yeah, man. Salute Kenny Mick, definitely, man. He was all up on your music too, man. He loved it. He was like, damn, that guy got some energy on him. You know?
The reason why I brought him up is because you pulled the sweater out. You just reminded me how y'all be having that merch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know.
I like the merch card. See, I gotta, man.
It's a phenom thing. Yo, real quick. Let's a couple of minutes. Give me on this. A little while ago, you stepped out of you did a live show. You were acting.
You said
what happened? You were doing a live show. You were acting in a play.
Oh yeah. I've been I've been stepping on some stages and some productions. I had made a transition. I was doing some background work with a bunch of different TV productions. Got a little quick look in the Raising Canaan joint in the season 2 episode, I believe. And splashed through there. I was also featured in the Wu-Tang Saga, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, just doing some background work. And then the opportunity arose on the strength of one of my homies, one of the OGs, Pop Gaston, Pops. You know what I mean? Everybody if you're familiar with public access television or Black Panthers and the people that be handling their visuals from back in the days, my man Pops, the OG Pops, he put me on to another director, talented director, Kenya Cable, and they lined me up with a series of different productions that they have been doing on stage. My first time doing stage plays since being a kid and doing that shit in school. And, you know, they had a serious tight operation over there, the Incon Live Virtual Theater. They put me in, we was in a joint for Black History Month.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Particularly that.
It was called Across the Continents. You know what I mean? Which is a story about the transcontinental slave trade and how it affected our people, how we lost millions. You know what I mean, during the Jews, they have their Holocaust, but the Africans, we have something that we call Ma'afa. And in Swahili, that means like the great destruction or the great sorrow, I believe, something to that effect, you know what I mean? And basically, that's our own personal, you know what I mean, what happened with our people during the slave trade. So I was able to play the part of somebody that was planning a slave revolt, you know what I mean? So that touched my heart, touched my soul. It was a touching. It was a serious move, a serious play, a serious production, and I went on.
Quick, I mean, did you have to step out of your comfort zone to do this, or it just came naturally? The acting, you think?
Yeah, it pretty much came naturally. I'm not gonna say acting came naturally, but being on stage is
yeah, you have stage presence. Yeah,
I know I wasn't gonna have a problem being on stage, but now learning your lines, learning your
cues, and this and that.
Different animal. Plus, they had me in there. I can say, I ain't gonna say that I was outside my comfort zone. I don't dance no more like competitively or professionally. And you know what I mean, we keep it to a little 2-step, but they had me doing, you know what I mean, straight.
Oh, you do?
Yo, they had, and like the rehearsals, it was just it required some serious commitment and dedication in order to fulfill that role. And I'm honored that they chose me, and I'm proud of myself for being able to pull it off. You know what I mean? Yo, big up to Mommy Bars, big up to Mommy Bars, big up to my man Andrew from the BCJC. They actually pulled up to the play and came to see it in person, along with
that's what's up.
My queens, and you know what I mean? It was a great experience.
Yeah, no, it definitely had an impact on a lot of people. Like, you know, like when I play with your music, like people come through on my feet, they throw 100 bombs, arms, and they're like, yo, son, he acting on that, he's doing some great things for the culture, man. You know? And it's being noticed. A lot of people are noticing, man. A lot of people are noticing. I'm just letting you know, because I get a lot of feedback, you know, from all the stuff I post, I get a lot of feedback. You know, and it's nobody, they can't say nothing bad about you because you don't do nothing bad. You know, you're positive. You positive light to me. You know, that's the way I see you. You know,
love and light, strength and power. Thanks. I appreciate that, family. You know what I mean?
You know, and I think we covered enough for right now, right? We can have a follow up, or if you want to say add some things that maybe I probably missed, or something maybe you want to just bring up, or.
I mean, that's about everything. Make sure y'all lock into me on all of my social media. My name is the same on all of these platforms. Thunny Brown. It's not sunny. It's not funny. It's Thunny Brown, B. The Thunder God. Boom. Lock in on all platforms and put that and get all the albums. Download them shit. Buy them albums, yo. Streams is good, but when you purchase that album, it mean a lot more, and we get that direct. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's right. That's what's up right there, man. And Thunny, I want to thank you for taking your time to talk with me and, you know, answering all these great questions, you know, things that, you know, well, I was curious about and a couple other people. Like, you know, I know they was. They're like, but it's just like, you know, and I really appreciate you coming through, man. I truly do. I honestly do. Thank you for, you know, doing it on a Sunday, everything, all that, you know, I appreciate it. And like I said, people just hit his links, like he said, go run his numbers up, go buy something, go to his merch section, go buy a t-shirt, support Thunny Brown, do it right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm gonna do. As soon as I'm ready, I'm gonna go get that Everglade t-shirt because I've been wanting that one. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna get right there, you know?
Coming up. I need y'all to stay in tune. Yo, my man Stuck B is about to do a show on May 19th. But all the information you're gonna see posted on my page. So lock in. And then we got a bunch of shows that just you already know. The weather is breaking, summer is about to be here.
It's gonna be popping. It's gonna be popping.
Yeah, hot. And yo, promoters and DJs, holla at me, man.
You heard the man. You heard the man. You know what's up, man. Thunny.
Man, salute to you, salute to MRC. You know what I mean? Thanks for having me on the platform, man.
Thank you. Thank you for talking, like I said, all that, man. I really appreciate you, bro. And yo, enjoy the rest of your day and stay blessed, player. And keep on doing what you're doing, man, because you ain't doing nothing wrong. And you know, you just forging straight ahead, man. I love it. Just keep doing what you're doing, player. All right?
Likewise, family. Salute.